No bad words. Relax. All right. Good morning. I feel like I've been with y'all morning already, so this is just fabulous. Start off, thank you, Alan, for breakfast. It was delicious. Hayden cares. Raised money today. Okay. Come on in.
Get up the drawing.
We already had it.
Did you?
Oh, you did.
Georgie.
She won the money. But yeah, they win the shaking around here, y'all. She won the money. No, she didn't win the numbers. She didn't get I pulled your card, so she just got it wrong.
All right. If you don't know, today's Veterans Day, of course, but Veterans Day is in honor of the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month. In 1918, World War I came to an end. And so it kind of started with that. And of course, 20 million people died in World War I. And the world had never experienced anything quite like that. It was supposed to be war to end all wars. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But we do honor our veterans today. This is an old article. It was actually written in 2004. So it's going to make a little reference to the Iraq War that we were engaged in at that time. But it's by Elie Wiesel, who was a survivor of the Holocaust and wrote several books, won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1985. But he makes this statement: "The day I received my American citizenship was the turning point in my life. I had ceased to be stateless. Until then, unprotected by any government and unwanted by any society, the Jew in me was overcome by a feeling of pride mixed with gratitude. From that day on, I felt privileged to belong to a country which for 2 centuries had stood as a living symbol of all that is charitable, decent, to the victims of injustice everywhere. A country which every person is entitled to a dream of happiness, peace, and liberty, where those who have are taught to give back. In America, compassion for the refugee and respect for others still have a biblical connotation. Grand eloquent words used for a public oratory? No, even now, as America is in the midst of a puzzling uncertainty and understandable introspection because of the tragic events of 9/11 in Iraq, these words reflect my personal belief. I cannot forget another day that remains alive in my memory, April 11th, 1945. That day was the day I first encountered American soldiers in Buchenwald concentration camp. I remember them well, bewildered. They walked around a place, hell on earth, where our destiny had been played out. They looked at us, just liberated, and did not know what to say or do. Survivors snatched from the very throes of death. We were empty of all hope, too weak, too emaciated to even hug them or speak to them. Like lost children, the American soldiers wept and wept with their rage and sadness. And we received their tears as if they were heart-rending offerings from a wounded and generous humanity. And ever since that encounter, I cannot repress my emotion before the flag and the uniform. Anything that represents American heroism in battle. That is especially true on the 4th of July. I reread the Declaration of Independence, a document sanctified by the passion of the nation's thirst for justice, sovereignty, and forever admiring both its moral content and its majestic imitation. Opposition to oppression in all forms, defense of all human liberties, celebration of what is right, and social intercourse. All this and much more is in that text, which today has a special meaning. So, can we just have a moment of silence?
Yes.
And be thankful for all our veterans and all that have sacrificed their lives to give us the glorious liberties that we still richly enjoy. If you don't mind, I was going to say thank you, Lord, for all of our veterans, for all that have served and all that continue to serve, even today, those that are actively involved in the wars on terrorism. Keep your hand upon them and help us to be grateful, Lord, for the wonderful privileges we have and so richly enjoy. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back, they're behind you for a reason. These same reminders, I'm gonna keep hammering this home. I know that a lot of you are turning those, the disclosures in. I think what we're gonna have to start doing is calling and reminding the attorneys. The attorneys are where some of the issue is now. I think everything is such a habit for them that we just got to get them out of the habit. They are fine with doing it. They've all told us that they're okay with doing it, with using integrity title. We've just got to get it top of mind for them so that when they see Keller Williams, they automatically know. So it's just going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to kind of just keep hammering it home, and we will eventually get them doing what we need them to do. Okay, numbers. So, we're early in the month. So, listings taken so far this month are 4 at 749,300. Contracts written so far, 4 at 422,500, and closed volume at 473,500. So, yes. Everybody's already feeling closings. Month to date, Heather's got 2. Shelly has 1 and Dee has 1. Listed month to date, Georgie has 1, Jesse has 1, Porter has 1, and Hardy Brock team has 1. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's check out our new listings. Worthington Road, this is Jesse, right? I think you talked to us a little bit about it last week, but we didn't.
Yeah, this is a nice little house. It's been very updated. The guy used to work with Stock Building Supplies, so there's a lot of updates inside, windows, doors, new roof, HVAC, all's been updated. You see where they kind of closed in the carport and what they did was they made a family room out of that, and then like the other family room, they opened up the kitchen and made a big dining room. So they actually have a table in there that was seat 8, and there's plenty of room. So somebody looking for a lot of space for little money, it's a good deal. Detached shop out back, has a garage, lean-to garage plus a detached carport. So
And what's the lot size here?
it's about a ½ acre. Screened in back porch is really cute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's very big too.
It's a nice little property. We've already had like 3 showings on it this week. So.
Good.
Where's the
Okay.
DH Thomas.
Right beside DH Tunnel.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty big.
This is, Core.
Yeah, that's a new listed in Mellon Downs. New construction. It's the Primrose plan. It's not quite completed.
Did he do those pictures?
No, Ryan did it.
Pretty.
Is Ryan back in town
He's back and forth.
now? Okay.
Is that hardwood floors?
It's laminate.
Still, $8,000 applies there too, guys, so remember that. The usage of units.
All right.
That's good.
Okay. Hardy Brock.
This is in conjunction with the Parkers also. This is the one we toured at Cypress Landing. The last house that we went to, if anybody remembers, 3,152 square feet. Full
That was
beds,
number
3
12,
baths.
wasn't it? 13. Oh, that was number 13.
Number 13, great house, great neighborhood. Good opportunity for us to penetrate that market.
Absolutely.
A fast sale would make a big sale.
Sure would.
MLS.
It's chocolate.
Yeah, it's like Washington.
It said Washington up there.
Yeah.
It's chocolate.
Washington.
The zip code's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta fix that.
As a woman,
Thank you.
369, that's a good price.
Yeah, it is. Well, better than this being the next one.
What was it before?
389.9.
Ooh.
That was the last price. It was up to 300. Oh, yeah, what is that?
That's the biggest problem with stuff has. Where
Y'all
the
got any
price.
insurance? Have you had insurance? You just put it in. Just about to do it.
Okay. Contracts written? I'm up here. Who has one for me? Belinda.
1166 Teakwood Drive. 153.
Is this just,
It's just, I mean, not me, I mean,
it's
it's
just you?
Cross.
Okay.
cross, thank you.
What'd you say? 153?
153.
All right, who else has one?
Tina has one.
Oh, yeah, I got it. 1002 Ellery Drive. Ellery, ELLERY. And it's 139.9. It was a referral from Dee. Nice. What'd you say the price was? 139.9.
Is that the one you had up front?
Mm-mm. No.
I've got 406 Georgetown.
It's,
All
foreclosure. 117.
Should be into it.
Yeah.
You already have a contract, like you do. Well, not all I could look at.
Anybody have any others? Don't you have one? Okay. I'm gonna stop here and read our positive thoughts.
Well, we have all kinds, huh?
We got our new printed paper.
People got busy, didn't they?
That's right. There's some bucket filling going on. Thank you, Nancy Winslow, for doing the dishes this morning after our KW. Thank you, Ron Lappin, for your encouraging words every week.
Somebody read a lot.
Thank you, Alan Brock, for cooking a wonderful breakfast this morning and going all out with the food selection, pancakes and bacon. Thank you, Royland, for heading up the Greenville Christmas Parade. I know it will be awesome. There will be information forthcoming. Royland is working on getting us a trailer, and then we are going to make
It's already done.
done.
You go, girl.
Trailer and a truck. So we've got a parade to be all in. This one is also for Royland. Royland, thank you for helping me with showing a property when I could not. Thanks for being a team player. Thanks so much to Alan for breakfast and for Tech Tuesday and Thursday. I really appreciate this company's helpful nature. I never feel backstabbing like I've seen with other companies.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thanks for our team at KW. It's nice to know that we care that we care and make it a win-win for everyone.
Oh, I love
I'm so thankful for everyone coming in and eating this morning. The money for KW Cares is great, and the fellowship was even better. Oh, that just made me warm and fuzzy. I do like it. I just like it when everybody's sharing happy stuff. Okay, have you had the veteran today? Have you, I have not yet because mine is not home. He's gonna be home this evening and I'm gonna hug him because it's also his birthday.
Your husband's an actor. What do you do?
He's there. What do you think?
He's in Air Force.
Tell us.
I didn't know that.
Now, Tech Tuesday, Tech Thursday, what you got this week?
CMA, I think this week.
CMA is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything Thursday? Okay.
Yeah, we've got many meetings.
That's right, committee meetings are all day.
So not Tech Thursday.
Not this week. There'll be no official tech this week.
Okay,
Catch me on the side,
I
if
like
you have
that
questions.
official part. I like that official part.
official, but he will help if he can. Got some awards. Want some awards? Quarter past status, Miss Heather Stead. And she's not here, but Miss Tina Dixon also hit quarter past status. And top listing agent for October, Miss Dee Dee Carney. And our top sales agent, if any of you have gone and gotten your newsletter out of your box, you may have already seen this, but our top sales agent for October 2014 is Miss Tina Dixon. I'm so very proud of her.
I wish she was here.
I know, I wish she was here today to get this. She's busy working. I know. So we will not knock her for that. So currently, Dee, you're in first place still because of all those listings. And then second place, Cord has eked into second place, but it's only by a little bit of a little tiny bit of a point. It's like 5.66, and then Melinda and Jesse both have 5.16 points based on the stuff. So I have Cardi Brock, Jesse, Cord is not here, but he is. And then I've got for closed, I've got Heather Fitzgerald, Dee Dee, and then Shally, but he is not here. So enjoy your candy bars. Do what? No, did you not get your candy bar last week? You didn't? Are you just telling a story? I'm pretty sure I got them out. She was trying to sneak baby. Are you just trying to get me?
No, we didn't come to the meeting.
That's right. So, this is something I kind of wanted to talk about because I'm really pretty jazzed about it. As of the end of October, we are up 23.8% in closed units year to date.
Wow, that's good.
And local MLS is down 4.3%, so that really is telling that we are pushing through and we are working really, really hard. And I, for one, am just tickled pink by this. Now, we still have a goal of 360. So, we are at the end of October, we were at 286. So, less than 100, guys. We can do that in 2 months, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Get on it. Okay. So if everybody goes out and closes a couple of units, I mean, we got this. We got this.
Our contest is closed units.
Our contest is listings and closings and closed units. But we have a goal for the end of the year. By the end of the year, we want to have 360 closed units.
Let's count how many are pending right now for the, up to the end of the year. How many has pendings that are due to close before December 31st?
Raise your hands. Who has pendings?
So I've got 2, I don't know,
One, hopefully 2 more.
3,
Yeah, we jumped
4, 5.
I might have
5, that's Tina.
I've got
maybe.
Jesse's got 20.
I've got, well, mine's double-sided on one.
14, 15, 16,
Maybe 17.
17, 18, So, I mean, that's,
That's doable. It's really doable.
How many do we need?
No, not this list, 74. So,
and we're not finished yet.
that's right.
Well, if everybody does one this month, and everybody does one next month, that's 88.
That's right.
Wouldn't that be something?
Think about it. When you put it into terms like that, and I love it when people really simplify. When you put it into terms like that, it really can make it really makes it doable. So just get out there, y'all, and keep on selling it, and let's just do it. Let's hit the goal. 2 by the end of the year. All right.
How many
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I've got everything. I've said everything I got to say. I do want to take a couple of minutes, like I said, to one more time thank y'all, everybody, for coming in this morning. I felt like the fellowship this morning was just top notch. It was nice to be able to just sit down and talk with everybody and just spend some time together. Helen's got a really good class coming up this afternoon on CMAs, and I am excited for everybody to be at that. What is that?
I want to talk about the Thanksgiving lunch.
Oh, okay.
We're fit, guys. I'm passing a sheet around for you all to sign up for sides, whatever kind of food you want to bring for a side. Judy and I are cooking the turkeys and making the dressing and gravy. So we're gonna need some, as usual, the good food that you all can make and bring us some sides.
Yeah.
Now, our luncheon is Tuesday, the 25th.
Okay.
So I'm passing that around, so be sure and sign up.
Everybody sign up. Somebody better make us Ruby High School. I'll make it. I'll make it. Okay, so, I have a recruiting appointment really, like, in just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank y'all for being here. Kenzie, does everybody know Kenzie? This is her first time making it to the team meeting, so I wanna make sure. Kenzie's a teacher, so she doesn't get, she's actually out of school today, so she was able to come for the first time. She hasn't been able to come because she's usually in the classroom shaping our youth. So thanks for being here. And Kenzie, I just wanted to see if you would say a couple of words about what your father-in-law, the self-defense
Oh,
has.
yeah. I sent an email out to everyone. I hope you got it. Charles G. Karate. He's got his own karate studio, and he on Mondays and Wednesday nights at 7, there's an hour class for self-defense. I started taking it probably a month ago, and it is just very helpful. I know that you asked about a one-time class. They don't have enough instructors right now to just do a one-time class, and there's just so much information and so many skills to learn. They don't feel like they can do it in just one session. But if you want to call or if you want to ask me about other prices and things like that, I can help you out. It's very helpful.
Thanks, Kenzie. All right, y'all, go. Let's make this go. I'm gonna get y'all out of here quick, so y'all can just feel some stuff.